What?
You need to watch your mouth. No wonder people don't like you.
So we're back with another Cyraxx video, and this one is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be going over the whole April situation. And if you're not aware, somebody that reached out to Cyraxx and was trying to help him get his music label started, get a lot of stuff going in Cyraxx's favor. But unfortunately, she did take her own life using sleeping pills, and the sister has come out, blamed Cyraxx for it, because she believes that it was Cyraxx's constant not believing the sister was trying to help him, and thinking that the sister was a troll. So let's get into this. Before we jump into the April situation, I do just want to cover really quickly that Cyraxx did make a video of Tibbs TV, and I will give a little background if you're not sure of who Tibbs TV is or what his connection to Cyraxx is. If you don't know who Tibbs TV was, he was a ally, a buddy to Cyraxx in December of 2023. Tibbs TV styled himself as a predator hunter, and he believed Cyraxx was a victim of a conspiracy by trolls, which is sometimes referred to as wing trolls, and they exaggerated and fabricated claims about Cyraxx's behavior. This would lead Tibbs TV to defend Cyraxx and include him taking copyright striking re-uploads of any content that was critical of Cyraxx, and he did streams with him. But it wasn't until January of 2024, Tibbs TV would distance himself from Cyraxx. The reason why for this was because he learned that Cyraxx's history and particular allegations of predatory behavior. And there was a stream where Tibbs for Cyraxx, they confessed of being a pedophile during the confrontation. People criticized that video because there were serious allegations that were not handled seriously. Tibbs TV faced significant backlash from both Cyraxx supporters at the time and trolls. His reputation deteriorated due to the controversies and behavior, included living in poor conditions, allegedly in a motel, relying on SSI and plasma donations, and having a history of violence. He was also criticized for his hygiene, obsession with a sex doll, and appointing minors as moderators in his adult-oriented channels. So that was kind of the history of Tibbs TV and why Cyraxx would be talking about this guy again.
AKA Cyraxx, and I'm here to expose Echelon Prime 129, aka Tibbs TV. Now Tibbs, normally, I hate your fucking guts, man. Normally I would, because of what you did. But I will give you credit, because you know me. I've always been 100% honest with you. What JD Delay did to you is fucked. But, on the other side of that, I mean, you are rumored to be a groomer yourself. I mean, history shows that. True history does show that, Tibbs. I mean, you sit there and you blackmail me into getting on your panel, lied to me and say that you weren't recording. Then you tricked me into giving you my Xbox information, which you then stole from me. And then probably sold, I don't know. But here's the really fucked up thing about you, man. You sat right fucking there, like a pussy-ass coward that you are, like the fucked up individual that you are, and had Wings 007 try to illegally entrap me, the same way that Marty and fucking Mass Troll Mafia tried to do. Well, did. But you tried and failed. And the thing that you failed to mention is this. I caught on to Wings 007 before anything ever happened, and I called him out on it. But yet you failed to mention that, don't you? And by you being rumored to be a pedophile and groomer, not saying that you are, but with all the rumors going around, why would JD Delay want anything to do with you? Now, I will commend you on wanting to go after Kiwi Farms and these predator groups that have gone after people like me and stuff like that. All these, actual groups of pedophiles, such as Kiwi Farms and N-Word Boy and William Glory Hole. I'll give you that, 1,000%. I will give you that. I will commend you for wanting to go after them. The reason why you're not in any position to do shit is because of, well, one, you're unhinged. You literally think that a life-size doll is a living, breathing entity, which is kind of creepy on its own. And then you proceed to say that each mask that you wear has its own entity. That really just makes you look fucking crazy. I genuinely look at your history. You tried to do an illegal pedophile sting on me, utilizing Wings 007, and failed. And you failed to mention the fact that I called him out before that sting even went on. Like, when he fucking talked to me, you failed to mention that I called his ass out. Why you failed to mention that is beyond me. But it is what it is, because we all know that you're a fucking coward and you don't hardly ever tell the truth anyways. Tibbets. Jonathan Tibbets. Why would anybody believe what you say? And I will admit, JD's fanbase could have been a little bit more better about how they approached you. But for the ones that did approach you sideways, I don't fault them. If anything, they probably looked into you ahead of time and saw how fucking off-the-wall, unhinged, and crazy you really are. I mean, at the end of the day, Tibbs, you're no better than William Glory Hole, You're no better than N-word boy or Mass Troll Mafia. Hell, you're no better than fucking Kiwi Farms themselves, because look at what you do. Look at what you did to me. When you did what you did to me and you tried to do that sting operation on me, at that moment, that's what put you at their fucking level. There's a reason for it, dude. It's because you have pretty much been called out to be a child groomer. You tried to do a sting operation on me, failed. Which, you fucked up on the same spot that every other person that tried to do a sting operation on me has done. You failed in the same spot. You didn't work with police. In order for a sting operation to be illegal, you have to work with the police, my guy. Why do you think I didn't get arrested when Marty and National Mafia did their shit to me, dude? Why do you think that I never got arrested? Because they did not work with the police. And I was not caught actually going after little fucking kids. But you, on the other hand, you've been caught doing some shit, Tibbs, luring kids onto your shit just so you can ban them. After talking to them a certain way, after a certain amount of time. Sounds kind of fishy, don't it? So, Tibbs, I ask you this. Who's the real groomer here, man? Is it motherfuckers like me that got tricked? Or is it your fucking ass, bro? I have people all across the globe that know who I am. And all it takes is one word from me to have them look into you. One word. So, Tibbs, if I was you, I'd shut my goddamn mouth. And honestly, if I were you, I'd shut down my channel. But at the end of the day, Tibbs, JD Delay is not going to listen to you because, like I said, he has probably done his research. His fan base has probably done their research on you. And they see you the exact same way that I see you. They see you the exact same way that I do. As an unhinged, sick-in-the-head individual that needs help. So, Tibbs, how about you do like everybody is telling you and get some help, dude? Because clearly you fucking need it. Quite clearly, you need the help, dude. See, you may have more subscribers, but I have more pull, Tibbs. I have more fans all over the world. One word from me to my people, your channel's gone like that. If I so chose to have that done to you. But I'm not going to do that. Where's the fun in instantly killing my prey when I could toy with it? Why kill my prey so quickly? I'd rather enjoy toying with my prey before I destroy them. And you, Tibbs, just happen to come across my feed. Therefore, you are my next prey. Now, like I said, I'm not going to straight out kill you. Nah. I'm going to let you do that on your own. I'm going to watch you squirm and beg to have all this stop. So like I said, Tibbs, take your pick. Either shut your mouth about people, or the next attack on your channel is going to come right from me.
I don't know what Cyraxx was on towards the end where he was like, I like to toy with my prey. I, like to let them squirm. It's just so funny. I don't know if this is like relating back to the Big T drama where everybody went after Big T, even Cyraxx's trolls, because he did a terrible job of handling it. So I don't know if Cyraxx is living off that high where he's like, well, now I got people that will fight for me, man. I think it will be interesting that we'll have Tibbs TV probably come back into the drama because he'll probably respond to Cyraxx knowing him. So it will be some more fun to cover this guy. But let's move on to the April situation. We'll be reading the post on Facebook that April's sister Avery put out there to let people know what has happened to her sister and why she committed suicide. Basically, the quickest rundown is that April, at the kindness of her heart, decided that she wanted to help the Goblin out. She wanted to help Cyraxx out. I don't know why you would, but she did. And she wanted to help Cyraxx get his record label started and be a buddy to Cyraxx. But unfortunately, Cyraxx decided that she was a part of the troll community and called her a whore, a liar, and a troll. This apparently broke April and broke down any of her trust in people that she spent time repairing. And this did lead her to suicide. So let's get into the Facebook messages that she wrote. Avery, the sister, wrote, "You may have heard by now, April took her own life by using sleeping pills due to the cowardice and childish part of one person and one person only. I will not use names. I will be using this person's initials from here on out. It's Chance, by the way. What chance would have anyone who has heard the story of April believe that she chose the actions that she did because of the quote-unquote troll community, namely those who go by William Gloryhole and N-word boy? However, this is simply not true. In a note left by my sister, she stated plainly, and I quote directly, 'When Chance called me a whore, a liar, and a troll after all the things I was doing and have actively tried to do to help him, it broke a part of me that I had to work so hard to repair. I thought I was ready to trust again. So I gave thus a chance, and ironically Chance, who was the one who showed me exactly what trust actually meant. Nothing. Out of love and respect for my sister and my family, I will not share the entirety of the letter left by my sister. I have seen the video this person has put out, twisting the narrative, making themselves look like the victim, like they lost something profound. Chance, you didn't. You have lost nothing. Instead, you twisted this grievous loss to attempt to make yourself look better. It takes a sick and twisted being to use a dead woman's death for clout. It's no wonder that no one supports you, that there are people who are actively seeking your downfall. Hell and eternal torment are too good of a fate for you. I appreciate everyone who has reached out with condolences and well wishes for my family. Those of you who didn't even know my sister existed and have still chosen to go above and beyond are so appreciated, and you have been a sunshine in a very dark time. Words will never be enough to express my gratitude. Thank you all so very much. And a special thank you to Martin Martinez for the card. Beautiful flowers for my mother and a Cuban cigar for my father. They were wonderful gifts and are treasured. More updates to come. I know I giggled at the last part when I saw Martin Martinez. If you don't know, that is the new alias that Music Biz Marty is going under, and I will put this out there again, Music Biz Marty is dead, but the trolls decided to bring him back and use an AI form. So I giggled a little bit when I saw that, because I was just like, oh, Music Biz Marty, here he is, the GOAT himself again, helping out in a time of need. So I know I did this out of order, but this was the first post that William Gloryhole did have on his community tab on his YouTube talking about April. And this blurb talks about how he was going to reach out to April's family to let them know that Chance was the one who drove April to do the things that she's done. It said, #Justice for April. We will be reaching out to April's family to let them know of the trauma that was inflicted on poor April at the hand of Chance Wilkins, and how he falsely accused her of betraying him even though she was the only one trying to help him get the equipment and a place to start his record label. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad she failed, but Chance didn't need to drive her over the edge and kick her to the curb the way he did. Chance is a vile shell of a human being, and justice for April will be the only redemption that is acceptable. Chance forced her to do what she did, no one else. He knows it. I know it. And we all know the truth. April didn't deserve this. Chance. #Justice for April. So before we watch the crash out clip of where Chance talks to Avery the sister, I want to go and read N-Word Boy's post about this. N-Word Boy said, the evil little PDF file calling April's grieving sister a C-word, a bitch, and the W word, and 10 other nasty slurs and names. And then he says he wished that quote-unquote Avery should have passed away with her sister April, etc. and etc. But it wasn't quote-unquote his fault that he said that. It was Katie's fault for asking a question about why he keeps lying about other people being at fault for what April did.
All right.
I know, no, let me speak on that.
Oh. Wait, let her. Chance!
Of course.
Chance, you're not gonna do. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Stop. Stop. Please, just act. Please.
Oh. Wow,
Please,
you don't even want to let me speak.
Like,
Katie, shut up, let me speak on the matter.
For just a moment.
Katie, gotta let me speak on the goddamn matter for a You guys are so fucked. Hey, Katie, I will give you fucking credit, Katie. You do get it. You actually get it. The reason why I fucking left is because your sister was not being honest with me. That's why I thought she was a fucking troll. I did not know. She did not tell me she was dealing with all the to begin with. She did not say it to me.
Well,
So how the fuck am I supposed to know? No, stop letting me finish. Stop letting me finish, bitch.
Chance, that is her sister. That is her full-blooded sister. You're calling a bitch, okay? Be respectful. There's no reason. She hasn't called you a single name, and neither have I. Please, let her answer. Please,
oh, really?
Chance.
She hasn't called me a fucking name? Really? And for the fact, Katie, fucking twisted bitch. Not calling April a bitch. I was calling Avery a fucking and I was calling you a because let me tell you right now, Katie, shut your goddamn mouth right now. You don't fucking get it. You're a news channel, bitch. You ain't going through this shit. So sit down and shut the fuck up.
Her like that. How dare you?
Oh, really, Avery? Avery, I will talk to whoever I want, however I want, including you. Because you're saying they're blaming me for your sister's fucking death. When that was done on me.
In her note, Chance. She
so what?
You.
Did you ever stop thinking that maybe she was scared of naming the real people? Did you ever stop thinking about that? No, you didn't. You never think because you're a dumb broad. You're a dumb fucking bitch. You don't think. You don't think about reading between the lines.
I don't think I don't.
You need to understand.
Lines. I didn't know my sister either, did I?
Clearly not well enough. Because if you had really known what was really going on, if you had actually known her like you say you do, you would have known that these people were going after her. You fucking piece of shit. And honestly, Avery, I hope you do die with her. I hope you do end up like her, so that maybe you'll understand. So that maybe you'll understand. I hope you get put in my position.
Like
No,
I said,
no, I hope you get put.
tantamount to the size
I
of
hope you get put in my position. I hope you get pushed to the edge. You wanna know why? Because maybe then you'll understand what it's like. So until you understand what it's like, shut your goddamn mouth.
How do you know
don't
she
know
doesn't
what it's like.
How do you know she doesn't know what it's like? You don't know her story.
You don't know anything about me. You didn't know anything about
Oh,
my sister.
I don't need to know who you are. I don't need to know your story to know who you are. You blatantly sat there and attacked me.
Right off rip.
Avery, shut the fuck up. You sat there and attacked me in your fucking messages when I was calling with you the whole time, telling you the fucking truth. I did not know she took her own life. I had no idea. Don't sit there and blame me for what they did.
It doesn't mean that you weren't for a reason.
What?
It doesn't matter.
What? No.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. Go speak with Grandma Sally. Go ahead. Granny needs you. My sister needs
Avery,
you too, but
you need to
get
get a fucking grip on reality, bitch. Because let me tell you right now, you attacked me in your fucking messages before anything ever happened. I came to you cool, calm, collected, and you came to me. No, don't fucking lie, bitch. Don't fucking lie. Don't lie. You attacked me. I not once attacked you.
I'm not afraid to. You didn't even come to April on your new Facebook profile, not even the one that she knew you on.
You want to know why? Because at the time that Facebook account got shut down. That Facebook account that I was on got reported and shut down. You don't think I didn't want to find her and reach out to her? No.
And you
shut your fucking whore ass.
No,
shut your fucking
voices. And then when you
no,
found out it was me, all of a sudden,
Avery, shut your goddamn mouth.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe this happened. You should be sorry that this happened because again, whether you knew about it or not,
you don't think I'm not sorry?
Your fault. It was
shut
your
your mouth.
actions that led to
you don't think I'm not sorry?
No,
you're
I don't think you're sorry.
dumbass.
I don't think you're sorry.
Oh, really? You don't know what I've been going through, bitch. You don't know shit.
Sister. It is about my sister. You have made
Fuck
everything
you.
about you.
Fuck you, Avery. I hope you end up in my position so that you learn what it's like.
Yes, hold on. Let's be nice.
Fuck both.
As you can see, Chance was very disrespectful to Avery's sister, and basically, as N-word boy said, calling her a whore, calling her a bitch during the whole entire thing. But I'm going to go Chance's side of the story of what he posted.
I just learned the worst news of my whole fucking life. And it crushed me. You see, a few months after me and Kira split, there was this girl that randomly added me on Facebook. Everything had happened with my PC and my Xbox. And she saw what happened. She offered to send me a brand new PC 2 separate times. And the reason I say 2 separate times was because William Gloryhole and N-word boy stole the mail and had it redirected both times. She tried to send me a $4,000 PC that was brand new off the shelf. They stole it and had it redirected. They found out the shipping info and had it redirected to them. And when I got home and showed April what they had sent, just like me, she was fucking furious. She was pissed to a point to where, you know, me and her started talking more and more and more on a regular basis, to where we finally decided, you know what? Like, we like each other so much. Why don't we, you know, we both decided, hey, like, why don't we just be together? You know, why don't we date each other? And we did. And I was actually supposed to go out there this month to a festival called Aftershock. And, like, I had voice called her before multiple times. Like, we had texted, we had voice called almost daily. And, you know, I finally got to the point where I was like, hey, why don't we try video calling? Well, some stuff came up for her to where she couldn't. Started to get skeptical about whether she was real or not. She would constantly send me photos of her or who I thought was her. And she would constantly send me, you know, Instagrams of different people. Like, I know your voice all too well. What's going on? And understandably now, out of fear, she didn't really say anything. She couldn't really, you know, tell me. And all I wanted was the truth. That's all I wanted from her was the truth. Well, I ended up splitting things off with her because things just, in my mind, didn't seem right. And like I said, it was because of William Gloryhole and N-word boy making me so paranoid of every real person that comes into my life that I don't know what's real and what's not. I ended up blocking her because he had told me, like, hey, there's this, you know, person that is a supporter that wants to help. Let me see if I can, you know, reach out to them. You know, referring to April, because I didn't know that my friend knew April. And so my friend started going through April's friends list to see what was going on because she hadn't posted anything in a very long time. Like, what was going on? Because I wanted to know if she was okay, what was up. Well, I found out today that she had took her life. When I say the initial shock was devastating, I dropped to my knees and sat there on the floor and bawled my eyes out for over half an hour. Because now her friend Chris blames me for her death, when it wasn't on me. It was on William and N-word boy and them for making me so fucking paranoid.
So in this video, Chance did blame William and N-word boy and all the other trolls for cutting ties with April, and they are the ones that, in Chance's words, drove April to commit suicide. It wasn't Chance. But as you can see in the last video that I showed, his confrontation with his sister Avery, he doesn't want to take no accountability for it. He doesn't want any of it, and he doesn't want people to blame him. I just think that this is just a very sad situation, that Chance was probably going to have one person who truly was going to be a fan for him, truly going to be a supporter, and yet him in his weird mind decided that this person is a troll and I'm going to treat him as such, even though April, she was willing to get him a new PC, a new Xbox, all of these electronics that Chance had bricked, which is also something too that is very important, that April was the person that was supplying Chance with all these different computers. She was the buddy troll that was trying to help Chance get his electronics back, and William, Glory Hole, and N-word boy were the ones that intercepted all these packages. Now we're put into this really weird situation of we will see how the Goblin reacts to all the hashtag for April and all the hate he's going to receive for driving this poor girl to suicide. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.